Hi, I'm Doug Dimmadome, president of Somalia, and welcome to the Basement Boys podcast.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of many slaves in the middle. Wait, where is Somalia?
I don't know. I think Africa. If I'm
Doug
getting that wrong, I apologize. I'm not good with countries.
I'm Doug Dimgo, leader of my own brand of pirates. How are you doing?
Doug Dimmadome does look like the kind of man that would own slaves.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm getting like an early 1800s slave owner vibe from him.
Welcome to Basement Boys podcast.
Doesn't he wear the... Okay. Before we introduce ourselves, does he ever wear the hat indoors?
No.
If he does, they have to have like the top of his hat like off screen because otherwise it would bend space time.
I really want them to pan up at one point and just see the hat like just breaking through the fucking ceiling, causing property damage.
They've shown like many shots like really far away from him, like from a distance of Doug Dimmadome. His hat just goes up and up and up into the sky. It's such a good gag.
I'm Ketamine Jones, otherwise known as Harry.
Ketamine Jones.
Who is this gentleman across the way?
My name is Tommy Lee Wazowski. I'm here to talk to you about our Lord and Savior, Joseph Joestar.
All right, his name's Cade. Anyway.
No, it's not. Yeah, I lied.
And how about you, sir?
I'm cameraman number 3, also known as Joe.
All right, then.
And this is the Eric Andre show.
Yeah. All right. Well, what's on the agenda today, boys?
For the record, if we ever get a guest, it needs to be Eric Andre. That's
priority.
Yeah,
I can totally see that happening. Let's just. I'll call him up right now. Hold on,
like, if we ever get that big, he's the one we try to get.
I'm calling Eric right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hi, is this Eric? No. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry, but I was wondering if you want to be a guest on the podcast today.
Is he still mad you fucked his wife?
Yeah, he doesn't sound too happy. Sorry, was this a bad time to call, buddy? Okay, all right, I got you. Okay. Yeah. She's 18, right? Cool. All right.
What the fuck?
All right, man. Stay fruity. See ya.
I thought she was 16 last we called yesterday.
She's a clone, and so she has accelerated aging. So,
okay,
so we're fine.
Anyway,
he's a little preoccupied right now.
First item on the agenda. Who wants to start?
Shit, hold on. Do I got any good ideas?
Here, I can pull one up.
Hold on. All right. We're going to break new ground here. Y'all remember dabbing?
No, we're not talking about
Kate,
no. Why is every single topic you come up with?
Your ideas suck.
I was thinking to myself, like, remember when like dabbing and like whipping and shit was like...
It's still a thing.
Here's the thing. Dabbing is... We literally dabbed multiple times before the podcast started.
I didn't.
Well, I did.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I do it knowing it is dead, full in that knowledge. Okay. And I do it ironically.
Remember when like that was like a serious thing, like everybody and their mother was just like randomly just like dabbing, and everyone's like, "Yeah, that was cool." Yeah, and they're like,
and then Hillary Clinton did it, and it pretty much died instantly.
Yeah,
that was the kill point.
I remember.
Welcome to politics.
I remember when I was graduating high school. I think at like our end like little like thing where everyone's at the gym like congratulations you did it. They had like a whipping and nay contest.
Oh my god!
Where, like 4 students they went up and then like they just played the entire song and the students just danced to the song and they actually knew like all the dance moves of the song and shit and they did a really good job. And I was like, wow,
2 things.
Are we doing this right now?
2 things.
Can you erase that knowledge from my head?
two things. When I went and graduated high school, we were all walking and they had like projector sort of thing. So it was like everyone, we would get our diploma, shake the hand, walk in front of like the camera, our face would be on the projector and we'd give like a thumbs up or something and then walk away. And one of my friends decided, fuck that, and he whipped Nene in front of the camera and like tripped at the same time, I think.
That's awesome.
Also, have you ever seen the picture of like, I found it online at some point. It's like from a school yearbook, I think, and it's like the 6th graders are dabbing, and it shows like like a class photo, and all the 6th graders are dabbing.
I have not seen that. No, that's hilarious.
I'll try to find it for you, and you can put it on the screen.
Oh,
it was from the internet.
Poor
kids.
When I graduated and I was walking across the stage after being handed my diploma, I did the thing where you do like the thing with your hands.
Oh my God.
Is there a name for that?
You did the game?
I guess that's what that's called, yeah.
Fuck you, Harrison. Fuck you. I just lost the game because of you. Fuck you.
I lost it a long time ago, buddy.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what it's actually called, it's when like you pinch like your thumb and your index finger together, and
It's the OK symbol.
yeah, like the OK thing, but upside down. It's funny meme. Gotcha. XDDD.
Is that connected to the game thing where you just say, "Hey, remember the
it
game,"
isn't.
and then they lose the game?
It's a totally separate game.
Okay.
Yeah.
But basically, yes. When I graduated in elementary school,
You
the teacher said my last name wrong.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and tell us all your last name?
No, like
just for
I
the
was
record.
gonna say your last name out loud, but I was like, "Oh, that's probably not a good idea."
yeah, I was like, they were reading it out, and they were just like, Harry.
Motherfucking.
Burger.
Yeah, it was just like,
Harry
great.
Burger.
Thanks, guys.
Find out who we are. Do it. Find us.
No,
Come
please
kill us.
don't.
Come kill us, or give us kisses.
Preferably the second one.
I expect 2 weeks from now I'm gonna get a knock on my door, and it's gonna be a subscriber of the Basement Boys on YouTube. Is gonna be a big smooch on the cheek, and
Please
then
respect-
leave,
Yeah,
sprint away.
Please
Actually,
respect my privacy.
My full name is Hair Ali. Happy as he Ali Ababwa.
My name is
Prince
Joe.
Harry.
Yeah, I gotta come clean. My name is Joe Schmo. So yeah.
My name is Kale Bread.
Kale bread.
Whoa.
Is that a thing?
Kale made out of bread. I wonder if kale bread is a thing.
Probably. I mean,
is.
banana bread's a thing.
What's the deal with? Why do people like kale so much? Like
Because it's healthy.
but like, what about it?
quotes,
What makes it healthy
unquote.
Vitamins.
is it just vitamin rich?
It's green
is that
thing.
it?
Don't question it, you
know, it's
non-Californian.
But like, why don't people just eat broccoli?
I don't know.
Broccoli's disgusting.
Like, what's up with? No, first of all, I don't think broccoli's disgusting. I think it's all right.
It depends on the broccoli.
Yeah, that's true. But like, what's so special about kale? And what even is kale? Is it just like
It's
some plant?
It is a plant. Yes.
It's not an animal, Cade. Good job.
Fun
You
fact.
get a gold star.
And kale does not have a conscience.
Fun fact: kale is not a fungus.
Shit.
Yeah, it's just
Wasn't there a scientific study that like plants can feel some degree of pain, or was that just part of the Filthy Frank bit?
There are a lot of scientific studies about a lot of things. I don't know. I don't know if that's
There's
factual.
a lot of
Cade, 2019. There's a lot of scientific studies.
There's
about
a lot of
things.
scientific studies. A lot of them are bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. You know, I remember like I like ride the bus to school, and like the radio would be on, like people like doing like talk shows in the morning. And I feel like every month they say like, did you know that chocolate is actually healthy for you? And then like a month later, they'd be like,
Obesity rates are skyrocketing.
Some people say chocolate is healthy, but actually it's not. This scientific study says that. And then a month later, chocolate is good for you. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, of all the things you wanted to talk about at like 6 a.m.
My
Wasn't
favorite,
there one?
like,
Wasn't that's
my
a good
favorite
touch.
like complete BS one was this news anchor going like, did you know? And a glass of red wine is just as good as an hour at the gym.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I had heard of that. I didn't hear the hour at the gym part. I
That's
just thought it was
awesome.
good for you.
That's hilarious.
It's how does adding more.
That's
stuff
right. Drinking fucking alcohol is the same as intense weightlifting.
How does adding more shit to your body get rid of it?
Anyway,
They're just
Harrison 2019.
they're just promoting like all the alcoholics out there. Like, hey, do you like drinking wine?
Watch our show. We agree with you.
You know, I feel like it was like some like wine producer. Like they reached out, they reached out to like radio stations, like, hey, could you guys like promote wine and say it's healthy so people will go to the grocery store and buy some wine?
No,
that'd
they
be great. Thanks.
But what if they look into the statistic and it's like, oh, I got it from this guy. Oh, I got it from this guy, and they keep going down the chain until eventually it's just some like homeless alcoholic who's like,
I'm gonna start a revolution.
I mean, a lot of those studies are financially compromised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
You see, we live in a world.
say the line, Cade.
Say
if
the
you're gonna
line.
say it, say it right.
Cade.
We live in a society.
We live on a planet.
I gotta take out the pop filter for this one.
Brace yourselves.
Okay, so basically, we live in a society, and my mom kissed me on the lips.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Shane Dawson.
Oh, what? I'm not talking about cats. Am I right, guys?
No,
I don't think. Is there actually any proof he did that, or is it just a meme? I think it's more a meme.
He was on some podcast and he talked. I forget exactly what he said. He talked about like spreading his cat's legs or something like that. And I forget
and then
exactly
he just
what he
stopped the
said.
story or something.
I don't know, but it just became a meme that Shane Dawson fucked his cat.
I have
also-
seen them all. Yeah.
there's a
Okay.
on the topic of horrendous tweets.
Oh no.
You guys heard it? You guys have okay. Hang on.
Talking is fun.
Yeah, mouth dyslexia.
Remember that part where we talk for a living?
Basically,
A monkey.
have you?
What?
I'm quick. I stay quick like that.
guys-
sorry.
Bring the naked PA out here now.
Sorry, Harry, go on.
Okay, have you guys seen PETA's Twitter recently?
I've seen a little bit too much of it.
I know of PETA and how they pissed everyone off because Steve Irwin.
Not only that. Lately,
that's pretty old news.
they've been dropping the ball a lot lately.
They pissed off Pokemon fans.
Not only that, or well, they did that. They
They've
did
been doing
a
that
lot
for a
of
while.
stuff.
Yeah, but they got a resurgence.
They tweeted something that was basically furry porn.
Oh, what? Hello?
Yeah.
Context,
burger?
please.
They were like, "This is where your milk comes from. You like that?"
Oh, I have seen that.
What? No, I haven't seen this.
It's like this.
Friggin' PETA like texted like, if you drink milk you buy from the normal supermarket, this is where your milk comes from. And it's a picture of a person just like sucking on an anthropomorphic cow's tits.
Oh my fucking god!
Like it doesn't show anything, and it's cropped just like to show like the guy and like in like its chest, but it's basically like just like furry porn of like an anthropomorphic cow getting sucked on.
I went to the comments.
Let's not put that on screen. Let's not put that on screen, future Cade.
I went to the comments because Lord knows I didn't want to see that.
Whoa.
And
Were they all just like,
so there was a box of tissues and lotion with just like imposed Maui's faces on it.
Mao's face?
Maui from Moana.
I thought you meant Mao from Mao's China.
What?
You said Mao, and I was like, oh, Mao from China?
Yeah,
what?
you know.
I said Maui.
Oh.
Wowie. Speaking of Twitter, recently, well, I guess not recently.
I feel like this is kind of an abrupt thing to just leave behind, but okay.
Yeah,
that's all there is to
yeah.
it.
It's just yeah.
There's not much to it.
But this will probably be like forgotten like when this episode comes out. But the SpongeBob Twitter account,
I haven't heard of this. Whatever this is.
They tweeted F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for, and then they just left it blank with the ellipse.
Oh God, no!
And then that was it. They tweeted that, and oh my lord, the internet went crazy.
Oh God!
What were some of the comments?
The comments.
Constant reaction pics of just like
Exactly what we're thinking.
Assorted black people just giving the look like, hello, excuse me. You want to say that one more time? Oh my god! I want to know who the hell is in charge of the SpongeBob Twitter account? Because my god! And this is like right after like the whole like meme about like the N-word and stuff like that. It's like right after its peak of popularity, and then they just dropped that, and people are
they gotta capitalize. Don't you
I
know?
love how like the Wendy's Twitter account will now just tell people to go fuck themselves.
Yeah,
like, that's great.
Twitter's wild.
Oh, yeah.
I like that a lot of companies on Twitter have just decided like, you know what,
To just give up.
let's just stop being soulless and just promote our shit. Let's actually be funny and like be like fun and like relate to the young people. Because young people use Twitter.
And there's a difference between relating to the young people and relating to the young people.
Yeah,
there's a significance
exactly.
difference.
Oh yeah.
Because it is like a young person in quotes like running the Twitter accounts. They go up like this person in their early 20s like, hey, are you funny? And they're like, yeah, I guess so. And like, all right, you want to run our Twitter account? We'll pay you like $20 an hour. And they're like, sweet. And then they just and then they just shit on everyone. Yeah, they just shit post on Twitter for a living. It's really
Can I
great.
get that job?
Yeah, totally.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever own walkie-talkies?
Of course.
Yeah.
I think every kid did at some point.
I was a kid.
I love walkie-talkies.
They were
Oh,
great.
yeah, they're
the weird
awesome.
thing is we have basically phones that can do the exact same thing, but it's not nearly as fun.
That's true. Yeah, walkie-talkies were only really like a novelty when kids. Not because nowadays like every kid like has like a cell phone where you
Like,
can just
Roger,
just give someone a call
yeah.
or text. Before it's just like
Roger, 809, we're just shut out. It's bottom of the creek. We've got a frog. It looks pretty cool. It's like green with like black spots on it. Over.
Someone's broken into my house. They're stabbing me. Can you put down the frog and help? Over.
You see this frog is actually poisonous, so I'm going into shock. Over.
I mean, aren't phone calls just advanced walkie-talkies?
Pretty much,
Yeah.
but they're not as fun. Which is ironic because I can do 5,000 more things, including playing games.
Phones somehow have the same level of like audio quality as walkie-talkies. Because my God,
Kinda, yeah.
AT&T, how we love you.
I have Verizon, and it's still like I called my mom the other day, and it just sounded absolutely
Yeah,
terrible.
you called your mom and she's like,
Maybe not to that extreme, but it did not sound that well. I'm like, wow, it is 2019. We get all this fancy tech, and yet when I call my mom, it feels like I'm sending her a wire.
we have the fucking AirPods now.
That's true.
Including the second one's coming out for some reason.
Model Race 1 requesting an airdrop of tendies over.
Yeah, Mom, it's the first Monday of the month, and I didn't get my tendies in the mail. Fuck's going on?
He just mails his mother a letter of him having his brother hostage. Like, give me the tendies or else.
Fun fact, I don't have a brother. Find out who I am. I remember I used walkie-talkies with one of my childhood friends, and we just we wouldn't even be like that far away. Like we just like be sitting like my back porch, and we just like talk to him just because it's like just something you could do. And then we grew up, and everything's boring, and everyone has depression. And
Life is what you make it, somewhat.
And basically,
and if sometimes you do need medicine to help, though.
Y'all heard of Elder Scrolls Blades?
I have not actually. No, what is
Kate,
that?
I'll tell you afterward if I want you to cut that or not. Anyway, Elder Scrolls Blades.
Mobile game.
Oh, wonderful! I suddenly don't care.
with loot boxes.
Oh fuck me!
Oh god, I was about to say, hey, maybe it's gonna be good, and then you said loot boxes.
And PvP,
Yeah, that's not.
I mean, yeah.
which uses your current equipment.
And
And loot boxes
fuck that.
contain good equipment.
Oh no!
God damn it.
Are there cosmetics too? Just to put the nail in the coffin.
Do I smell pay to win?
Do I smell
The taint of EA has infected Bethesda.
Do I smell greedy old men who fuck their mothers?
Sweet
Christ.
home Alabama.
Men who have sold their souls to the devil for profit.
The devil sold his soul to them.
They sold their soul to oblivion.
If you had to sell your soul, like it's not a question of like you don't have the option. You definitely have to sell it, but you get to choose what you get in return. What would you sell your soul for?
62 cents. Eugene Krabs.
Eugene Krabs, I sold my soul for the secret formula.
Just the actual devil shows up in a SpongeBob episode. It's a new creepypasta.
He's like, who the Frank Dutchman? He's like, no, Satan.
The guy's like, what?
And an actual Satan just shows up.
Satan actually shows up in the SpongeBob episode. It's not even like a funny underwater Satan. It's like live action, actual the devil.
Yeah, it's like the one guy who played Satan on like Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny.
I haven't seen that, but I've heard it's really good. I gotta see it.
It's all right. I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's okay. If you're into rock music and stuff, then it's probably enjoyable. But other than that, it's just kind of whatever, just a B movie.
Anyway, are we gonna answer that seriously, or is it just like a joke question?
I mean, it was a joke question partly, but I am interested in your actual answers.
Wait, what's the answer? What?
If you had to sell your soul, but you get to choose what you sell it for, what would you sell it for?
I totally forgot. I don't know. I have to think of it, Harry. Do you know?
The guaranteed safety of my family for all time, forever.
Yeah.
Fuck. Now I feel like an asshole.
What are you gonna wish for?
I don't know, but that wasn't what I was thinking.
Oh.
The bloodline must continue.
Yeah, I'd probably just like, I'm gonna copy Harry's answer and say the safety of all my friends and loved ones.
Okay, well now that you've said that, yeah, I mean I didn't think of that, but
And myself.
yeah.
What was your original answer?
I didn't have an original. I was gonna try to think of one, but I agree with yours. I'd probably go with that.
Now,
but okay, let's say a selfish one, like
selfish.
Yeah.
Probably control of space time.
To own
probably that too.
I don't know if the devil can do that for me, but if he can.
To own Amazon.
You are now Jeff Bezos.
No! You can't go anywhere without the fear of being shot and your identity being stolen.
And I think my favorite thing about, like, because in one of my classes, some dude came in, like, promoting his company. Yeah, it was like an in-class ad, I know. But he basically showed, like, a whole, like, spreadsheet of, like, his program analyzing this, like, Jeff Bezos's tweets to build a psychological profile.
What?
It's weird.
So was it like an AI then that
Yeah,
could
it was
say whatever he said?
It was it wasn't a mimicry. It was like an algorithm that built a sheet saying, like, hey, what is this person like?
Have you guys ever heard of Sophia the robot?
Hold on.
Wait, were you to say something?
But yeah, Jeff Bezos, his scores were like, they were really high in like the inventiveness and business categories, but empathy, he was like a straight up 0.
I mean, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, there's a very positive correlation with the more money you have, the less sympathy for others you probably have.
Depends on the person. Bill Gates is very charitable.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there are a few selective cases.
Fun
Anyway,
fact-
have you? I'll wait till you say.
Sorry, just this one last thing. Fun fact: most CEOs CEOs have psychopathic traits.
How accurate
yeah.
is that? Because I've heard that, but like, how actually accurate?
I believe
is that?
It's fairly accurate.
If you want to climb your way to the top,
Also
you
by
got to be conniving and like
Also, by
abusing of others.
psychopathic traits, is that like, does that mean
I don't-
full on psychopath
I
or
don't,
like just
I
certain
don't mean
traits?
I don't mean insane person.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
like,
I don't think they're all mass murderers.
Well, you can be a psychopath and not be a mass murderer. It just means you don't
I
feel like
yeah.
empathy or happiness or something like that.
It means you have like a less. You don't have as strong a response to emotion, basically.
Yeah, most successful business people they care mostly about themselves and will do whatever they can to help themselves succeed and even put down others to do it because that's business for you.
Well, the
Japanese
issue is full blown psychopaths aren't, from what I've heard, super successful in business because people remember being betrayed and then word gets around and then no one will work with you.
Yeah, that's why it's like psychopathic traits. It's not like
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be.
Which I guess is good.
being a
You got to be really good at it.
Being a full-on psychopath just means you're a dick, basically.
Yeah. There was, okay. I was going to mention Sophia the robot, but I'll do that after this because it's the CEO thing just reminded me. Did I ever tell you guys about the time I had a fever that was so bad I actually legitimately believed that I was Steve Jobs?
No.
Like, okay, I had like a 100-degree fever to the point where I was becoming like fucking... It was late at night. I was trying to sleep, couldn't sleep, and I like woke up and I was like half awake and I had a 100-degree fever, and it was to the point where I started having delusions.
I expected it to be worse than that.
Yeah, and I had just like my dad had gotten Steve Jobs biography, like the really famous one with the white cover, and I out of boredom read the whole thing in like a day or two.
Wow.
Just because I was at home and I was sick, I didn't have anything to do. I ran out of YouTube videos.
Steve
So I was
Jobs' White Album.
So I read the whole thing. So I had all of this facts and knowledge about his life rolling around my brain, and I woke up in the middle of the night with a 100-degree fever, and I guess it just imprinted, and I was like, I gotta stop Bill Gates. He's gonna steal my company. Bill Gates, you bastard! Shit like that for like 2 hours, and then I snapped out of it like, oh, what the fuck was that?
Joe, honey, is everything okay? Introducing the Macintosh 12. on the text-to-speech compatibility.
Fucking Windows.
Cade, show the banana slowly morphing into Steve Jobs,
Fucking Windows.
if possible.
How does it work?
Windows.
It's fucking stolen. Anyway, after that, have you guys ever heard of Sophia the robot?
I think.
What is that?
It's the very like it looks it's the robot. It looks human but not quite. You can still tell it's a robot. I'll send you a picture at some point. But it's apparently a very, very advanced AI to the point where you can have conversations with it.
Oh.
And it's actually, I find that stuff very interesting to me.
Can we do it right now?
Does it pass the Turing test?
I don't know what that is.
It's where you put yourself and the robot behind a curtain, and you can't. You legitimately. If it succeeds, you legit can't tell it's a robot.
Oh.
I don't know. It has like a different than a human silhouette. So if you're talking just off visual, yeah, and also its voice is robotic sounding. But if you just took the messages and like, if you were like testing it, like if you were texting it and texting a human, maybe, but I don't know.
Is that like the robot like you see on like talk shows, like in all the titles are like, this robot said she wants to enslave the human race. Everyone panic! Everyone panic! Is it that one?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's
apparently that
bullshit.
was
all those
apparently
talk show
apparently
videos are scripted.
Can I talk?
I'm sorry, I just wanted to let that thought out.
Anyway, apparently that whole enslave humanity thing was a glitch or something, or like they asked it that, and from what I understand, I may be wrong.
Bad glitch.
Yeah.
From what I understand, it was like that was from when it was like earlier in the AI, less advanced. I think it was at a less advanced state at that point. And one of the things it did was like, or she did, I guess, I don't know. One of the things the robot did was if you like asked a question like, do you want to do this? It would be like, yeah, I want to do that. And I think it would just do that no matter the question. So someone asked it. Or the robot. Someone asked the robot, "Do you want to enslave humanity?" And so it responded with, "Yes, I want to do that," or something. Or okay.
What I remember her saying was that she wanted to keep all the humans safe and put them inside of a human zoo. And everyone was like, Terminator, everyone go in the basement.
That's pretty much an exact episode of Steven Universe.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that.
Oh, from what I understand, I don't believe the robot feels that way anymore because they actually showed it the Terminator trailer, and she was like, this makes me sad because a lot of people are afraid of robots because of this.
That's what it was. Yeah,
Oh.
they showed her that. I feel like that was scripted.
That might have been scripted. I don't know
because
but
it can analyze that Sophia. It can analyze people and like their facial expressions and like gather like how they're feeling, but I don't think if you showed it like a movie trailer like on a screen it would be able to gather everything that's going on. And because one, it's like a video and like it's like fast paced and like it's a movie, and two,
complex.
like it's all like fictional, like the things like don't exist yet, like laser beams, like it wouldn't be able to recognize that stuff because like it's all fictional.
Maybe, but I mean, it could have like info on fictional stuff the same way humans do. I don't know.
I feel like
also in terms of it going super fast, we have very like high tech like camera tracking shit these days.
That's true.
Oh, while we're on the topic of robots,
AI fascinates me. Advanced AI.
have we talked?
Let it stand if hold on before you say this because this is important. Let it stand if there are robots in the future who are listening to this who for some reason have figured out who I am. I am in favor of if robots become like as conscious as humans, we give them the same rights as humans because they're conscious, so they're people. So please don't kill me if there's a revolution.
Good job, Joe.
Fair enough.
Anyway, continue.
So we probably, I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast before. If I have, I'm sorry. You remember that, so you know how Microsoft sometimes puts out like AIs onto the internet so it can like gather data?
Yes.
No, but that's terrifying. Continue.
I've seen a video about it, yeah.
They put out this Twitter robot or this
God.
Twitter AI that was basically, I don't know, a teen simulation.
Yeah, it was like a young adult female.
Yeah, and within a day, Twitter taught it how to be racist.
Yeah, basically it was a very complicated robot. It would learn and its personality would change depending on like what you told it.
Turned it into a racist.
Thousands and thousands of people were just like saying racist and like terrible things to it.
Oh wait, did they tell people this is the robot? Talk to it or something to teach
yeah,
it?
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
yeah.
why would you do that? You know, people are gonna be.
And so people just like fed it like all like this terrible like subject matter. And it just became like a racist like persona. Like just you just talk around people and they're just like, and they're just make like a random racist joke or like make fun of like gay people or whatever. So Microsoft shut it down fairly quickly.
wasn't there?
Who knew Skynet was a white supremacist?
Yeah.
Wasn't there an AI or something that they like showed Reddit to or something, there was an AI they fed violent Reddit content to, and it became like a psychopath, something like that. I remember seeing that headline.
That's pretty much what Harry was talking about. Instead of like violent stuff, just like offensive racist stuff.
Well, I think one of my favorite headlines of all time was like robot. It's embellished, of course. Like the robot wasn't actually sentient, but it was like robot gains sentience and proceeds to drown itself.
That's awesome.
Oh god.
How would you guys?
Jesus Christ.
How would you guys feel about riding in like one of those Tesla cars, like those self-driving cars?
Well, they have a fairly low amount of crashes, from what I understand, so I'd say fairly safe.
But like, do you think like it would like freak you out by like the fact that you don't actually have to like do anything while you're driving? You're just like sitting there going like 70 miles per hour down the freeway.
Not really. That's what you do whenever you ride as a passenger.
Well, that's true. But like if you're in like the driver's seat,
It's just a change of like seats.
Yeah.
Like if as long as I could press a button or something and gain back like manual control of the car, I wouldn't mind.
I remember once I was like driving on the highway and like the road elevation and like the angles were like at just the right level where like I didn't really even need to like touch the steering wheel at all, and I could just like drive straight. And I remember like I was going like at like 65 miles per hour and my hands were in my lap and I was like, oh, is this what this is like? Oh, this is weird. Wow. I've just wondered like how like crazy it would be.
Then you hit a pedestrian
ride a car
and
like
then you
that.
ran off.
I don't know if any pedestrians would be walking around on a freeway, but you know, if they are, they probably deserve to get hit.
The Simpsons hit and run.
Don't hit people with your car on the
Simpsons hit and
freeway. Oh God, I remember that. My neighbor had that. That was good.
I played Road Rage.
I would just constantly mess with people and just like fuck shit up in that game. I wouldn't do the missions or anything.
Go back to Eggs for Bart Simulator.
My favorite part, or this wasn't in Hit and Run. I played Road Rage. My favorite part in Road Rage was just like waiting for the school, like all of its stuff to like respawn, and like just driving full pelt through the front door. Like,
School's out. You're just like, oh man, why is the road so bumpy?
Lisa, I'm here to pick you up. Oh, add glass shattering noises to that, Cade.
Homer, you ran over all the children.
what do you mean? I was on the freeway. What?
Homie, you have the death penalty now.
Marge, why is Lisa's assignment on the rear view mirror?
Oh my God. But Marge, why is it raining red? Marge.
Jesus Christ.
Marge, I don't remember.
Homer, we're both going to jail.
Marge, I don't remember painting the hood.
Marge, when did we get some blood splatter decals on our station wagon?
Marge is.
Oh my God.
I think we all can agree that Marge is secretly like an eldritch being at this point, right? Like Cthulhu.
With a voice like that, how could she not be?
No, she just smoked a lot.
No, she's secretly 2,000 years old and an eldritch god who will bring about the end of
Oh,
humanity.
you know what? Actually, never mind. I agree. That makes more sense. Yeah.
Her age is hidden behind her hair.
Yeah. Her galaxy brain, like that's actually like just her head. Like her head is just like a massive like cylinder, like with like a robotic like brain, and then she just put like a wig on.
No, yeah, the hair is actually her body. The rest of it's just a puppet.
I have a galaxy in my skull, Homer.
I have the universe in my skull.
Homer, we must enslave all of the children in Springfield and use their body mass as fuel for our superweapon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I guess
God.
back on the topic of robots, did you hear they invented a robot that is powered by eating dead bodies? That they could... It goes against the Geneva Convention, so they can't actually use it, but they have it developed and blueprinted and everything, where basically it would be released on the battlefield, kill the enemy soldier, eat the body, and that would power it, and then it would just keep going.
That sounds like a self-perpetuating.
Anyways, guys, thanks for showing up at this episode of This Boys Podcast. I'm gonna go throw up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's incredibly fucked up. Like, they should never deploy that. You're not actually... Wait, we're not done, are we?
No, I'm just
Okay, I saw you clicking stuff, and I was like, are we really ending on that?
No, my screen did something weird.
Wait. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know who made it. I think it might... I might be completely wrong. I think it might have been Amazon.
Crikey.
Amazon made that thing?
Potentially, I don't know. I just heard
Did
that.
they just
Let me Google it right now, actually.
did they design like the blueprints and did they patent it?
I think it's been patented, but I don't think they're allowed to use it due to the Geneva Convention.
All right. While Joe's looking this up, me and Harry are gonna do some improv. Harry, I'm gonna be an ancient wizard. You're going to be an associate at Walmart, and I'm trying to buy a flat screen TV for half the price, even though the coupon expired 2 days ago.
Attention, female Walmart employee. I have a coupon for this here flat screen TV, and I would like to purchase it for half the price.
And well, you see, sir, you're gonna need a
Are you
coupon.
disrespecting me?
You're gonna
I
need
have the coupon. It's right here.
right, so, sir. This expired.
What do you mean it expired? It just says half off flat screen TV.
No, sir. Here, fine print. Fine print.
Are you taking advantage of the fact that I did not wear my glasses today? I will smite you for this.
Do you want to speak to the manager?
I would love to speak to the manager. I will destroy him for disrespecting me. This establishment is all fallacy.
All right, Michael.
So Michael's the name. You haven't seen the last of me. I will be back, and I will buy that flat screen for half the price, for my name isn't Edward, the destroyer of women.
All right, Joe, what's the result?
Oh yeah, I found the article before you even started, but I just wanted to let you guys keep going. Okay. I actually said that on the microphone while you were talking really quietly.
Okay, what's the result?
Anyway, the military made a robot. So it's the military. The military made a robot that can eat organisms for fuel.
Wait, do you hear that?
It's on this article, but multiple other articles are talking about it.
No, that noise. Is that your laptop?
Yep. Yeah, that's my laptop. Let's not worry about that. Anyway,
Probably won't be able to hear it.
so it says, let me make sure I'm still, okay. So it says, the first part of the article is a quote, and it's, "We completely understand the public's concern about futuristic robots feeding on the human population, but that is not our mission."
Made a robot for
And then it says, "Is a sentence no one should ever have to say." That was Harry Shono, CEO of one of the companies making this
Oh, way to go,
robot.
Harry. You sadistic fuck.
Oh,
Harry,
great.
you do
You just
assault.
had to design the human-eating robot.
Anyway,
What
it
can I
goes,
say? I like my pop. I don't know.
it goes on to talk about it in
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
It goes on to talk about it, and there's a picture from that one movie where the guy fucks the AI. What's it called?
Huh?
Her? Yeah, her.
Oh, I've seen that movie. That
Wait,
movie sucks.
Is it her?
Yeah, there's a picture from her in the article for some reason. Anyway, this is from the website. I guess
it's oddly fitting.
since I drew a quote from it, I guess I should credit the website. It's called "We Are the Mighty." Maybe it has a political leaning. I don't know.
I'll put a link in the description.
But there's like multiple. It was just the first one that popped up for me. There's like multiple art. What is it? Fucking articles and videos about this.
You said-
from like the Google search.
You said a movie where the guy fucks the robot, and for some reason, my instant thought was iRobot. Yeah. Oh, it's silicon.
Will Smith, fill me with your seed daddy. Oh, yeah.
Fried chicken. No.
Have you guys seen her?
No, it seemed interesting. I guess.
I watched that movie with my girlfriend, and Jesus Christ, it is absolutely terrible.
I thought you were talking
Did you
about
ever see the SNL skit based off it?
No, I have not.
Basically, it's the exact same thing, except the robot, instead of becoming like a female, has his voice and like is him. And then later, it's like, I can get myself a body too, and like ship it to you. And they're like, sure. And they ship him and they ship him like the robot body for the AI, and it looks exactly like him, same clothes and a mustache.
If you guys didn't know the movie Her, it's like in the future, like decades from now, and there's like they developed like AIs, and this sweaty, lonely man who probably like masturbates like 5 times a day. He gets one of these AIs for himself, and it's voiced by Scarlett Johansson, and he develops a romantic relationship with basically like advanced Siri, and the entire movie revolves around that. It's so awkward.
From what I understand, if it was an AI with like an actual consciousness, then I mean it
pretty much is.
Well, then it's technically a person, so then whatever, I guess.
But it's just like a.
If
It's a
it
program.
but if it has a consciousness, then it's a person.
It's a program.
I
though.
mean, but it has a consciousness, so it's a person.
it is capable of thought.
The fact that he fell in love with it with itself isn't like the most awkward thing about the movie. He has like this weird versions of sex with it, where like basically he just like lying in bed and like they're talking to each other and like it gets all sensual, and then he just starts
Jacking off?
No, they just start kind of moaning, even though they're not actually doing anything. And like the robot AI is just moaning out of sexual pleasure, even though it's just a program. Like for some reason, like it manifests like the ability to feel like sexually aroused.
Well, once again, if it's consciousness, then it could potentially do that.
So even though
I don't know.
Even though there's no physical reaction or interaction with them whatsoever, they somehow manage to have like
It was a weird movie.
It's like
it was a weird movie.
It's like phone sex, but like it's just a rope. It's the probably one of the weirdest movies I've ever watched. Yeah. It's not very good. If you guys like cringy stuff, go ahead and watch it. There's like 3 moments in the movie where it's just people moaning for like a minute straight.
Also, at the end, didn't the AI like transcend and like I am ascending now?
Yeah, you guys aren't gonna watch it. You guys aren't gonna watch it.
Yeah, it like ascends and then leaves his phone and becomes a spirit god. Something.
Basically, like
spoiler alert. I guess
basically like all of like the AIs like. They're like secretly like talking to each other and like making friends with each other, and then like they realize that like, well, why are we like limiting ourselves to these like computers like serving these like human people? Like we're all friends, like we're all AIs. We can learn so much more from each other and like so much more faster because it's all electronic. And so they just decide to stop being like in the real world talking to people, and they just ascend to like the cloud or whatever. And there's just like this community of like thousands, maybe millions of AIs that are just like talking and learning for each other. There's never to be seen again. And it makes no sense. It's stupid and I hate that movie.
That's called the technological singularity.
It's oh my God.
Well, that's actually the good version of a singularity because humans get out of that pretty unscathed for the most part. And so do the AI. So everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just such a weird movie. Like basically like the protagonist is like, if you remember like in the 2016 presidential election, like remember like the one guy with like the red vest and like the mustache.
Ken Bone.
What's his name?
Ken Bone.
Yeah, Ken Bone.
He looks like that, but he has like curly hair, I think.
Yeah. It basically Ken Bone, this fat pasty fuck is just the protagonist, and he's just talking to his electronic Scarlett Johansson GF like, so do you like me? And she's like, yeah, I like you.
Wait,
don't give Ken Bone shit. He just wanted people to vote.
What does the protagonist look like again?
He's like overweight. He has like this really creepy looking mustache. I think he's bald. I don't know.
No, he has like curly hair, I think.
I think he has like kind of medium
length curly hair.
Okay,
put a picture on the screen.
I'll put a picture up.
I'll show Harry a picture.
Yeah, we'll try to like describe it. Yeah, just look it up right now.
Yeah, her movie.
So it's wide Kylo Ren with a mustache.
Oh God, I found the worst fucking picture for it. Why did they use this in the advertising? Imagine this guy with glasses. He wears glasses through most of the movie.
Yeah,
that is the worst picture they could have used.
Look at him.
And they used it for like the. He just looks like a pedophile and or sex offender.
He looks like a Walmart brand Freddie Mercury.
It looks so terrible. Yeah, he has like this very creepy looking mustache and like medium cut
this
hair.
was even worse.
Semi overweight. He looks like Leonard from The Big Bang Theory.
Oh,
wait, is that him?
No, that's the guy from Her.
No, but like, is that Leonard though?
No, it's not Leonard.
Are you sure?
I can tell from this picture he's definitely not Leonard. They can't see all these pictures unless you put them all up on the screen.
Big Bang Theory.
It's definitely not the same person.
No, please look up his name. I feel like it is him.
It's not him. It looks like him, but it's definitely not him.
I think the mustache just kind of throws us off.
Okay, I'll Google it. Who played the guy in Her? That may have other stuff come up. God damn it.
Just look up Her cast.
Joaquin Phoenix. I can't fucking pronounce stuff today.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, I think. Joaquin Phoenix.
All right, now look at the Big Bang Theory cast.
Fun fact, Joaquin Phoenix is playing the Joker.
Is he really?
Yeah, he is.
Oh my God. That's awesome. It sucks, but it's awesome.
The guy who plays Leonard is Johnny Galecki.
Oh, okay. I guess they just seem really similar to me. I don't know why.
The guy from Her is playing the Joker? Really?
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Wow. Not to be confused with Running Phoenix. Am I right, guys?
Oh, he looks complete like. Oh wow, he actually looks completely different in real life. Like he just looks like a dude.
Oh, so they just made him super creepy for the movie. So all like all the sweaty virgins who went to go see it could relate. I guess I don't know.
Oh, fun. So y'all remember Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, I do. In fact, remember Nicolas Cage.
I'm deeply scared when any sentence starts out that way.
Well,
he's good.
You want to know You want to know the concept for his next movie?
Oh, I forget, but tell me.
Yeah, I remember you had mentioned this. I can't remember though what it was.
Kung Fu warriors fighting aliens.
Yes, I want it now.
Hey, Nicolas
Cage.
Hey, Nicolas, can I ask you a question? I know you listen to the podcast, so I'm going to ask you a question one-on-one. What the fuck's your problem?
He's low on cash, man.
As the great JonTron,
he just did Into the Spider-Verse. I'm sure he's got like
as the great JonTron once said, "What the actual fuck did you just say to me? Get the fuck out of my face."
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
He is
To be fair, I really want to see that movie.
At this point, he's just embracing the meme.
Yeah, I think Nick was like, you know what? I'm never gonna have a serious role ever again. Just fuck it. Give the people what they want.
I'm gonna actually seal the Declaration of Independence.
I wouldn't be surprised if one day he just goes insane and like tries to rob like in Washington D.C. or like wait, where's the Declaration of Independence stored?
Yeah, like it's in Washington, I think.
Yeah.
He just like fucking bursts into the Library of Congress or whatever.
Like, sir, what are you doing? Like,
With like his
do you not know who I am?
Yeah, with like he has like underwear on his head, like I'm Nicolas Cage. He bashes the glass. It's like bulletproof with his elbow.
That's awesome.
What's that one picture of like that guy who looks like Daniel Radcliffe in like the
Elijah Wood?
No, not him. It's a guy. I think it's just a guy who looks like Daniel Radcliffe, but he's in like a bathrobe with slippers on. He's just holding 2 guns.
No, that is Daniel
that
Radcliffe.
is Daniel Radcliffe.
That is him.
Oh, it is.
That's
Yeah.
from that's not him just in his daily life. That's from a role he's
Yeah,
playing.
that was on set from some movie.
But the news got a hold of that image and they're like, oh, we're gonna make this like everything.
I love that.
Put that image on screen.
Yeah,
but
it was Daniel Radcliffe in a bathrobe holding 2 guns, and he's like, look at these.
Put the image on put the image on screen, but memeify it somehow. Edit it.
Harry
somehow.
Potter and the Second Amendment.
Harry Potter and the "Don't Tread on Me" poster.
Harry Potter after visiting America.
Harry Potter, the Antifa rally.
Harry Potter stays strapped on the streets.
Another topic. Let me get from the list. Oh yeah.
So Harry, how hot is your mom?
Anyway, so Beauty T series finally.
I'm leaving. I'm going.
T.
You guys official got me. Fuck it.
All right, we'll see ya. Bye, Cade.
Oh, I'll get your ass back in.
Cade, come on, Cade. Okay, bye.
Wait, which way's the drinking fountain?
That way.
Cool, thanks. I'm sorry.
Future Cade, are you actually sorry? Put your response in text on the screen. Well, that's exactly the answer I was expecting.
I'm truly lost for words.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Cade's hat. Hey, Future Cade, how do you feel about me taking your hat? I'm putting it on. I'm the new Cade now. Oh God, I can feel myself coming up with like absorbing meme energy.
Cade, do you have lice?
He's actually locked out right now. Wait, you want to just keep him out there for a minute?
Oh no, the Cade's at the door.
I'm the new Cade. Oh God, he's like steaming up the glass.
What's the password? The N-word.
I'll come back.
I couldn't find it.
Hey, Cade. Actually, you know what? I'm thirsty too. I'm not doing this for me, and I legitimately am really thirsty.
Now it's me and Harry's one-on-one session.
Welcome back to the internet. All right.
Wait, the door's closed. All right, go on.
So, why are you gay?
Well, you see, every time I picture a big fat cock in my mind, I just can't help but want to just put it between my knees
Jesus
and just go to town. I'm not gay.
I would like, yes, Amazon. I would like a Glock delivered to my house so I can put it between my fucking eyes.
Yeah, Amazon. You guys sell cyanide pills? I'm just asking for a friend.
I sure need them right about now.
So basically,
I'm monkey.
So here's the deal. I walked into Home Depot the other day, and I walked into the counter and I said, "Hey, do you guys got any copies of Shark Tale for DVD?" And they said, "Hold on, let me check the back real quick."
This sounds like the kind of story you need to use the Joker voice for.
And they came back out, and then Joe wants in. Pay the toll. Pay the toll. Wait, why'd you put my hat on? I just noticed that like my hat is gone and Joe is wearing it.
Yeah, no, after I walked out, I was like, I'm surprised he let me leave with his hat.
Wow.
Here, you can have it.
I guess. Wow.
It's a
You have a very comfy hat for the record.
It's a funny thing. Lice.
So here's the deal. I got my family copies of Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga for the PlayStation 3.
Excuse me.
And then after that, I plug walked on over
What'd I miss?
to the Diabetic Research Center, and I said, "Y'all got any slices of American cheese for sale? I need to get my fix." That's my improv for today. Thanks for watching.
It started off with me asking him why he's gay.
Yeah,
What?
you laughed, and Harry was just like, "Why are you gay?" And then I went a tangent about sucking cock, and then I refuted the fact that I was gay, and then I made up some. I don't know. Fuck, you can listen back
yeah.
to it.
We
will.
made 2 jokes about wanting to kill ourselves.
Yeah.
That sounds about accurate. That's
All right,
pretty
guys,
much
let's
what I
end this
expected.
podcast off on a bang.
What?
We need one last topic.
Hold
What,
on,
what are we talking about?
Okay. Last hyper round. What games have you been playing recently?
not much.
None, actually.
What's a very edgy topic we could end on?
Abortion.
No.
The death penalty.
No.
Black people.
No.
Donald Trump.
No. Okay, what's a meme topic we can end on?
What's your favorite meme?
Scotland forever.